Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be discussing 8 turn-ons of women. Make sure you leave a comment, like and subscribe for more tips. There are so many things that are more important than how you look. Confidence is the first and most crucial item on this list. And while there is a line between being self-assured and being cocky, the former is unquestionably the key to success in life. You ought to feel confident in who you are and what you can contribute. How will anyone else know who or what you bring to the table if you don't know who or what you contribute?
You really have to be so confident in yourself and your abilities and just everything about who you are in order for other people to see that too. Confidence is something that does not come naturally for a lot of people. It's something that you have to practice. And I know that that sucks, and I wish I could tell you that you could just wake up and be confident, which maybe some people can, but I think for a lot of people it's much harder and much more of an internal struggle than that. I think confidence is self-love, knowing what you offer, knowing who you are, knowing what you're into, what your passions are, not letting what other people think of you hold you back from doing the things that you want to do.
Second, there's chivalry. Chivalry is still alive. No matter how many people advise you against being a gentleman, do it anyway. Be a gentleman at all times. This is noticed by many people. Girls appreciate it when you lend them your jacket or open the door for them in a car. Even if it's not 1950, most women would melt if you did this for them.
We all love a gentleman. We all love someone that is kind to us, that does sweet little surprises. And I'm not saying be a simp. In this situation, I am telling you to just be a good guy, surprise her with sweet things every now and then, open the door for her, give her your jacket if she says she's cold. It's really not that much. I promise you will not be considered a simp if you give a girl your jacket, okay? Be a good guy, do the right thing, just be a gentleman.
The third one, we have a sense of humor, and we would argue that it is, along with confidence, one of the most crucial ones.
I know this might not be as big of a deal to some girls, but for me, a sense of humor and someone that makes me laugh is absolutely everything to me. I grew up with a hilarious dad. My dad was always making me and my mom laugh. And I think from seeing that, it made me want to be with someone that makes me laugh all the time.
You're not required to joke around all the time. Simply having a sense of humor is necessary. You don't want to be the person who finds everything offensive or who can't take a joke. So, even if you're not the funniest person alive, keep a sense of humor. The fourth one is kindness, which is similar to chivalry but differs in that it also includes showing compassion to individuals you don't even know, such as your server or barista.
Being kind to those people is a huge turn on. We obviously don't want to be with someone rude, or we shouldn't. I don't know why you would want to be with anybody rude, but being kind and, being a good tipper and just really going the extra mile to be kind to people, be gracious, is really important and a huge turn on to women.
Compliments come in fifth. We're not saying that you constantly compliment the girl. That becomes boring because if you hear anything too frequently, it almost loses its worth. But occasionally you'll want to congratulate her.
A compliment is a good thing. So I think this one also goes past just physical compliments. So give her compliments about other things. Compliment her intelligence or her promotion at work or the good grade she got on a test. Things that are not just physical are also considered compliments too. And a lot of times these mean more. So if you tell her, I'm so proud of you or something like that. I know telling someone they're beautiful is nice too, but when someone sees past what's on the outside and, sees things that you're doing and actions you're doing, those are really special compliments.
Being on time is the next thing, and it's important because it demonstrates your ability to multitask. This demonstrates your ability to establish priorities for your time as well as your commitment to the things that are significant to you, including ladies.
So if you are meeting me for a date and you're an hour late, it just shows me, unless something crazy happened, something came up, there was an accident, some one-off scenario, but if you're always late, it comes across that we're not important to you. People make time for things that are important to them, so if I fit into that category of your life of things that are important to you, it's gonna make me feel special and I'm gonna like that.
The next topic is cleanliness. So, as was previously stated, you do not need to have amazing abs, flawless skin, and ideal hair. Even though the majority of people do not appear that way, you should at the very least be taking a shower, applying deodorant, taking care of yourself, and maintaining good hygiene. Particularly if you're not a 10, which the majority of people aren't. You must pay close attention to the details. You must get a haircut. Brushing your teeth is a must. You should be taking a shower and smelling good.
These are like the bare minimum things that you should be doing. Make sure you're doing these things, especially if you're meeting up with a girl or FaceTiming a girl or whatever the heck you're doing. You want to look your best. When you look your best, you feel your best. So just put in the extra effort and make sure that you are paying attention to your cleanliness. But this also goes past just the way you look physically. I think this one also has to do with taking care of your space, making sure you don't look like you live in a fraternity house. I think overall you should just want to be clean. You should want to look clean, smell clean, and live in a clean space.
Keeping your word is number 8 on the list. And this one is crucial as well, since you have nothing at all without your word. She should be able to trust you and rely on the commitments you make to her. Consequently, you don't want to be one of those people who makes empty promises. You want to be someone who keeps their word and follows through when they promise something. It's true that occasionally issues arise, life gets in the way, things get hectic and busy, and unexpected things happen. However, it's a turnoff if this keeps happening.
So make sure that you are sticking to your word, keeping your promises. So if you feel like you can't deliver on a promise, just don't make it, okay? It's okay to say no to things or to say, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that for you. There's nothing wrong with putting yourself first and prioritizing other things. But I think it's important to make sure that you stick to your word. If you say you're going to do something, you better do it. And if you can't do it, you shouldn't make the promise in the first place.
That's it for today's video. We hope you found it helpful, and we will see you on the next one.